Hi guys, my name is Jonathan Lowe, and today we're going to be talking about how to buy your home here in Toronto, Canada. I'm going to be making it simple for you guys and turn it into 6 easy steps. Let's get started. Before going out to look at properties with your realtor, step number 1 is to get pre-approved for a mortgage. I highly recommend you to go to your local bank. They'll be looking at things such as your credit score, your employment income, as well as your potential debts. Once you become pre-approved, the bank will write you a letter that will have an interest rate on there. That interest rate is typically valid for 90 days. This letter will also have the amount the lender is willing to lend you, as well as what your mortgage payments will be like. And of course, this is very important to know what type of property price ranges you should be looking for. Step number 2, make a decision on what you want to buy. Now that you actually know your budget, you can narrow down some options. You may want to live either in a condo or a house, and you can also figure out what areas you want to live in too, because of course that varies in price. Now's the time to be asking yourself, what are the must-haves for your home? Do you need to be living near a public school, some public transportation? How many bathrooms did you want? How many bedrooms, and so on. These are just some of the things that you should be looking out for before doing your search. But once you actually figured out exactly what you're looking for, then you can contact a realtor and they will do a customized MLS search for you. You should be receiving MLS listings almost on a daily basis in your email. Step number 3, select a realtor. I highly recommend you for this step to choose a realtor that is familiar with your local market as well as has the experience necessary to help you out. In this case, as a buyer, your realtor will be considered the cooperating agent or the buying agent. And in these cases, for the most part, you do not need to pay them anything because they get their commission from the seller's party ultimately. You should also be finalizing your lender. If you watch my previous video, ideally if you're shopping around, try to do it within 2 weeks or less so it's not considered multiple hard inquiries. Also, you'll need to find a real estate lawyer to help with all the legal aspects of this purchase. Step number 4, schedule your viewings. Now that the realtor has sent you listings to your email address, then you can respond back to them with the ones that you're interested in viewing. Once you let your realtor know what your viewing schedule is like, they will set up the actual appointments with the actual brokerages. From there, once they're confirmed, they will let you know when we can actually do the viewings. If you're having any troubles reading the MLS listing, I do have a video in the link in the description below, and it breaks down the exact terms on the MLS so you have a better understanding. I highly recommend you to look at a wider range of properties in your price range, therefore you'll have a better understanding of exactly what you like. Step number 5, make an offer. Now that you figured out which property that you like, it's time to put in an offer. Your realtor will draft an offer for you. The offer will be written on an agreement of purchase and sale document. Your realtor will help you out with any terms and conditions that you may not understand. So on the offer, there's going to be things such as the purchase price that you wish to pay for. It doesn't have to be the listing price. This could be the possession date and things like that. In terms of the Schedule A, which is usually on the 4th or 5th page of the actual offer, there's going to be conditions such as a condition on finance. So if you're getting a mortgage, you'll need that there. If you want to get the place inspected, for example, there should be a condition on inspection. There are many other clauses that you can add on to there, but those are just the few that I want to mention in this video so far. Once the offer is submitted, the seller can either reject it, accept it, or do a counter offer. So what is a counter offer? That is when the seller may like a lot of the things that you put on there, but some of the things that they don't like. They might send you back with it crossed off, and then it'll be up to you to decide whether you want to go through with it or not. So a lot of back and forth and some compromising there. So regarding the deposit, which is usually approximately around 5% of the purchase price, depending on the property you put the offer in, they may ask you to put the deposit with the offer itself, or some other properties may ask you to do 24 hours after acceptance. Step number 6, meet the conditions and close a deal. Once your offer gets accepted and the deposit has already been submitted, you need to meet the conditions on the offer. So on the offer, you might have had conditions such as condition on finance, inspection, a review from your lawyer, whatever it may be. Once these conditions have all been met legally and financially, and everything has been waived, then everything is going to be closed okay. Keep in mind during this closing process, you will have to be doing some paperwork with your lawyer as well as your lender. Now your lawyer and lender will be communicating with each other for the remaining balance. And finally, ownership and possession will be transferred from the seller to you. You can go to your lawyer's office and pick up those keys and celebrate. Alright guys, so that wraps up our video on how to purchase a home here in Toronto, Canada. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and click that subscribe button below. We will be having more videos in the future, so please stay tuned.